Waters. She'd love nothing more than a shot against the world's best.
Side out.
Oh, goodness, blistering. Yeah, we have a steep lineup for semifinal Saturday, but this was the match that I was most excited for. The battle between Kaitlyn Christian and Kaitlyn Parenteau. Excited to see how this one plays out. We are going to let the play speak for itself.
Just wide, Kaitlyn Parenteau, a formidable force in this sport. Several titles, obviously playing alongside Annalie Waters, but also has 2 Triple Crowns to her name as well in the hunt. For another here, though, she'd have to get past Christian and Annalie Waters in the final. Nice. Finesse point for Kaitlyn Parenteau, one of the best movers of the game. She is adapted. There's a look at Kaitlyn Christian, 32 years old, USC tennis champion, as well as former tennis pro as well, but it's been around the sport since 2018, Rob.
Yeah. Getting to watch them at the U.S. Open. Kaitlyn Christian in those finals, of course, Parenteau as well. Kaitlyn Parenteau holds the record for most times knocking Rob Cassidy out of the U.S. Open, for sure. She was the bane of my existence for at least 4 years straight in mixed doubles.
No hard feelings.
I was able to bounce back, but it was a tough couple of years.
2-1.
That's wide.
Side out.
Things are heating up out here. The sun is out.
1-2.
Less windy than earlier in the week. There's that powerful Kaitlyn Christian serve.
Side out.
It's going to be in. Not much Kaitlyn can do about that one. Let's take another look. On a dime, outside of the white.
Skipper off the tape. Parenteau will take advantage of the break.
Yeah, I think we'll see that look, that cross court to the backhand early and often, at least until Kaitlyn Christian can find an answer for it.
Kaitlyn Parenteau made it to the final here last year. She lost to Annalie Waters.
1-3.
That's deep. Heavy pressure, heavy hitting from Kaitlyn Christian. She talked a lot about what she's been working on in her game at the desk. Backhand, it's been a work in progress for her, even at that time.
Three-two.
Oh yeah, jams are up.
Nice angle for Parenteau. Sheer desperation.
Four-two. Point.
And another to Kaitlyn Parenteau. It was an up and down season for Parenteau last year in singles. She got 3 bronze medals, made 4 finals, but was missing that elusive gold medal that she gathered last year. And Parenteau hungry to get back to the final to once again set herself up for a successful 2025 in singles. She had a couple of losses that were uncharacteristic last year. Took some time away from singles for a bit there in the season. You know how it can get. You can get in your own head a little bit. You're grindy during that part of the season, but Parenteau still at the top of her game. Threw in an off-speed serve there. Heavy drive from Kaitlyn Christian, who had to generate her own power off the return.
2-6. Point.
Yeah, Parenteau and Annalie Waters, they have such a wholesome rivalry/partnership, right? They're women's doubles partners, but also competing for that gold medal.
Point.
Yeah.
And I say wholesome rivalry in that every morning of this week, you can see them out here on championship court, warming each other up, you know, supporting each other, you know, in their journey towards championships Sunday. So, of course, opposite sides of the draw, but still that rivalry and partnership is able to coexist. I like that.
6-4.
Oh, it holds on.
Wow. Corner pocket secured. Kaitlyn Christian sporting that Proton paddle, or
4-6.
board of executives on the Proton committee in the VIP tent, always supportive of their players.
Play continues.
Oh, almost gets there. Christian within one. What a battle.
Two very steady, very consistent players, both also very well known for their athleticism, who can push harder and execute
5-6.
better to get it done.
Point.
Some more heavy hitting to tie it.
Timeout receiver, 6-6.
Touching back to serve. We'll see how effective that
Time in.
timeout is from Captain
6-6.
Parenteau.
Point.
Missed return. 3 straight for Christian.
Have to be able to consistently go for it on your serve.
7-6.
Super important. Kaitlyn Christian has become a notch above the rest with that serve.
Side out. Six, 7. Side out.
Kaitlyn lowers her level to make that backhand volley work for her.
7-6.
Oh, Christian can't even believe that she got to that. And what a drop volley from Captain Parenteau. You told us yesterday she coined this shot. Look at her go. Not the athleticism of Kaitlyn Christian, even get her feet there, though. An inch away from making it.
6-7. Point.
Masterful once again from Captain
7-7.
Parenteau.
Side out. Seven.
Oh,
Side out.
Christian had the point at her fingertips, fumbled it into the net. Parenteau back to serve now. Kaitlyn Christian, of course, the
7-7.
winner of gold in Daytona Beach, the start of the 2025 season. Wow, Catherine Parenteau blasts one down the line for a point.
Oh my
8-7.
goodness, the form.
Point.
There's that bunt shot that you mentioned, Michelle, that helped Kaitlyn Christian get here. Just off the court. That's the first one we've seen her miss. What a game one.
9-7.
Too good. There it is for Kaitlyn Christian.
On her first ball, she knows, based on the ball path, she's going to have to hit that below the net. She's able to close in and is in perfect position there, way before the ball.
7-9.
For the final blow.
Side out.
Tough one there. Parenteau almost takes that to the midcourt intentionally.
Such a crafty backhand she has. Just wide. Game points for CP.
Ten-7.
Clean pass. And the winner, Kaitlyn Parenteau, takes the first, 11-7.
0-0. Point.
Early miss for Kaitlyn Christian will give Kaitlyn Parenteau the early advantage in game 2.
1-0. Side out. Zero one.
Forced to play it.
Wow.
That two-hander from Kaitlyn, from Parenteau.
Masterful point from Kaitlyn Christian. Working Kaitlyn Parenteau back deep to the baseline.
That backhand there almost got her back in the game.
Yeah. Throws in the drop volley that Kaitlyn Parenteau dished to Christian earlier on in the match.
Game 2 off and running.
Side out.
So Kaitlyn Parenteau hasn't been in a final since June 30th of last year.
Okay.
Kaitlyn Christian, meanwhile, made it to 3 finals in her 2024 campaign, 2 of those in August. She had a breakthrough performance in Daytona, finally getting that gold medal, that monkey off her back.
Not this time. A little bit of an early celebration from the crowd. Kaitlyn Christian kind of mentally letting them know, don't do that.
2-1.
Ooh. Dynamic drop shot from Parenteau. Loft serve. Baseline to baseline. Parenteau approaches. Stretched out, but recovers. Alt slot from Christian, gets it. It's a big point for Team Proton. Yes, it is picking up just a smidge here, the wind. The sunken down championship court we have fends it off a little bit. Kaitlyn Christian in control. From
Kaitlyn Christian, that backhand looking sharp. She said she had to work a lot on the guidance of the left hand behind the backhand.
3-3.
Wild volley, though. Right back over to Kaitlyn Parenteau.
Yeah, there's a lot of two-handed backhands out there, a lot of backhands in general. Kaitlyn Parenteau's backhand has always been one of my favorites, just kind of how she executes it, the compactedness of it, and of course, how she has infinite options as far as placement at any given time. It's what you want to strive for. It's what I'm going to strive for with my backhand. Back to it. No.
Fight out.
That was a shot for all the marbles.
Three.
Just wide.
3-3. Fight out.
That was pretty awesome. Kaitlyn Christian had the drop shot option, kind of showed it a little, then pushed it back to the back corner. Parenteau taking net, plus her swing sends that ball off the court. To the volley. It's good. Frustrated send of the ball back over to Kaitlyn Christian.
Full athleticism, full stride for Kaitlyn Christian. She had to take out Jeannie Bouchard in the quarterfinals. Got the pickle in game 2, just dominant.
Point.
Tough bounce for Kaitlyn Parenteau. Win picked up midway through that stride. And clean ball striking at the moment for...
Came in like a wrecking ball, and now she's up in game 2 with her sights set on Championship Sunday. Oh, yeah.
That's a wicked volley from Kaitlyn Christian out of the timeout called by Kaitlyn Parenteau. Athena Trio, the
6-3.
partner and coach of Kaitlyn Parenteau.
Oh, my goodness.
Well, I was just going to say, what do you think Athena was discussing with Kaitlyn at that timeout? But with the way Kaitlyn Christian is playing, I'm not sure there's much that Kaitlyn can do.
Yeah, it's, you know, if you had to give an amount of stars, you know, who can execute better? Kaitlyn Christian's execution is 5 stars right now.
7-3.
And a little trickler off the tape. I suspect this match is going 3.
8-3. Fight out.
Run halted there. Kaitlyn Parenteau down 5. See what she comes up with on the serve. Off speed and undercut. It's deep. A little change of the spin sometimes does the trick at the service line. There's Athena Trio.
4-8.
Catherine's wife and coach. Great mind of the game and a great player herself.
Point. Five-8.
Ooh, ATP attempt just short for Parenteau. Would have been highlight reel worthy.
She wants to challenge the out call.
Some speculation on whether or not Parenteau wanted to challenge the out call. She rescinded on that.
8-5. Side out.
Yeah, and you don't want to give Parenteau too many opportunities.
Five eight.
Oh,
Side out.
Kaitlyn Christian, very there. Yeah, her weight moving there to the ball well before it struck. That's good anticipation. If you're just out there reacting, it's not going to cut it. Marcin Respetsky proving that to me in 2018. Singles at the U.S. Open.
Point. Nine five.
Nice drop.
No, full command. Kaitlyn Christian goes body on Kaitlyn Parenteau for game points.
People forget that option. Pretty sure she was just making sure to get that ball back over the net at that point in the exchange, but effective nonetheless.
Parenteau in a defenseless position there. Wow, that is impressive. Kaitlyn Christian, our first server for this one. She wants a battle with Annalee Waters in the final, as does Kaitlyn Parenteau. Oh, what a shot. It's wide, though, for Kaitlyn Christian. Excellent return from Kaitlyn Parenteau. Dishes it deep to the corner, then works Kaitlyn Christian to the opposite corner. And that was a perfect read by Kaitlyn Christian to go the other way of Parenteau's read. Just missed it by a touch.
Imagine if she executed that shot without pace, right? Would have been just as effective, stayed on court. She had her beat.
That's a good point.
Back corner.
Right to the corner. Parenteau gets the first points of game 3.
Smidge of a hands battle here in the singles game. Parenteau
1-0.
keeps it on court.
Point.
Yeah, fast-paced game 3. I think this is what Parenteau wants. In and out, get it done, and get out of here.
Got one more singles match to go after this. It's men's singles. Jaime Martinez-Vick and Connor Garnett. Then we'll change over to mixed doubles.
Kaitlyn Christian goes over to the towel to slow things down. Oh!
Shanked it. And it's wide. Parenteau will accept the break.
I think a tennis racket keeps that on court. That is the tennis overhead. And honestly, a just miss.
Side out.
Dishes it to the sideline. Great finesse with that proton paddle. Kaitlyn Christian.
0-3. Point.
She's fired up. A pressurized serve followed up with the pressurized third.
1-3.
Kaitlyn Christian serving and taking the net.
Just wide for Parenteau. Slaps her paddle in frustration.
2-3.
Desperately wants that one back.
Oh my goodness.
Wow. Plastered that inside-out ball. And that angle, you know, just about 3 feet back of the kitchen area is pretty wicked. We've seen the most elite singles players execute that all day today.
And for that ball to nosedive to the sideline like that.
Kaitlyn Christian lost her footing amidst the read.
Loving the fight. We can audibly hear from Kaitlyn Parenteau out there fighting for her shot at gold.
3-3. Side out.
Watch this slide into that volley. And you can see her telling herself to just be cool, calm it down. That shift gives her that extra reach to make that shot what she wants. And then mentally telling herself to keep it cool, stay composed. It's true, you don't want to get too excited out there.
Side out.
Fruitless serve possession.
3-3.
That's a great approach from Christian. Opts to take that ball out of the air. Takes away 1 second of time from Parenteau.
Yeah, this ball to the sideline. Plays it off Parenteau's paddle. Great heads-up play. Can she get off the three?
Left.
These two have been back and forth in terms of the history of matches played between the two. This is their 5th overall meeting. Parenteau won the first meeting in Texas in May last year. Christian won in Kansas City in the quarterfinals. Oh, yeah! Kaitlyn Parenteau finds a way to will that ball cross court. Another look, in a gust of wind coming up midway through the point. Look at that movement. So quick on her feet, Kaitlyn Parenteau. Wide on the follow-up, stuck on 3 for now. Mentioned the match series. Kaitlyn Parenteau won in the quarterfinals in the World Championships, but then Kaitlyn Christian got the last win over Kaitlyn Parenteau. That was in the finals in pool play in San Clemente in December. It was a 3-game grind there, too.
Point. Three.
That's a beautiful finishing touch. Kaitlyn Christian wielding the backhand volley. Heavy angle, using that length and that reach.
She is so lightning, getting to that kitchen line, protecting net.
5-3. Point, timeout, 6-3.
Timeout by default at the end. See if she can continue to push.
Off the bounce, back to the corner. The lob defense.
Oh, shanked it.
Get it back, okay. 3-6. Point.
Kaitlyn Parenteau plays with so much fight, unfazed by the 3-point deficit.
Time to get to work.
Side out.
Ooh, speaking of fight.
Six, 4. Side out.
Way to hold on. Tossing the serve possession back and forth here.
Points at a premium in this semifinal.
4-6. Side out.
Runs around it for the forehand cross court. Even so, Kaitlyn Christian on the baseline in good position to handle.
6-4. Point.
Off of 6. Christian wielding her targets
7-4.
well. Back to serve, looking for another.
Side out.
Beauty from Parenteau. Catching Kaitlyn Christian off balance.
That part of the game where you start to count your serve possessions.
4-7.
How many will she have left? Easy serve. On the run.
Side out.
Little frustration from Parenteau's side of the court. That'll happen. That's what Kaitlyn Christian's relentless onslaught of pressure
7-4.
does to you.
What a volley from Kaitlyn Christian. Full body behind it. Punches it deep to the corner. Kaitlyn Christian needs 3 points, and she will arrive on Championship Sunday in her first career Grand Slam.
Side out.
Not yet, says Captain Parenteau.
Side out.
Missed serve. On the inside line, you do not see that often.
8-4. Point.
Call was out.
Receiver, 9-4.
And Captain Parenteau will walk steadily to the bench on the timeout. Well,
9-4.
oh, counter punch right back for match point. Kaitlyn Christian on the brink of a final.
Match point.
Off balance, but recovers for this
10-4.
forehand.
Side out. .410. Side out.
Serve return from Kaitlyn Christian. Side out.
Match point.
Match point.
10-4. Side out.
Into the net it goes on the third. Captain Parenteau holds off match point. They'll try to chip away at the scoreboard.
4-10. Point.
Parenteau gets 1. Can she get 5? Oh, point of the match. Acrobatic gets on both sides. Another look.
Match point.
What a scramble by Christian. Keeps it in just slightly out of reach. Match point number 3 for Kaitlyn Christian. Kaitlyn Christian going for gold again in her first career Grand Slam final.
Kaitlyn Christian making another final here at the Masters, taking down Kaitlyn Parenteau in a tough 3-game battle.
Back and forth affair, so physical on the side of both players, but Kaitlyn Christian getting it done. 11-5, 11-5 in those final 2 games. A great effort from her at her first slam final tomorrow against Annalie Waters.
Welcome into the Pickleball Central desk. Matt, I think 2 of the best movers that we have there. They can both slide on hardcore. I definitely cannot there. But what do you think she did just a little bit better than?
Yeah, I think really if you look at the forehands are similar, the backhands are similar. The movement, I give that little bit extra to Kaitlyn Christian plus the length and some of the acrobatic plays down the stretch. Kaitlyn Parenteau hit some great passing shots late there. We have the winner on the desk. But down the stretch, just I think it got to Kaitlyn of, okay, what do I have to do to get this ball by Kaitlyn Christian?
Yeah. Well, hi, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Welcome to your first career Grand Slam final. This is a huge accomplishment for you. Just coming off Daytona, really carrying that momentum in here. But Kaitlyn's one of the best movers. She's sliding all over the court. What were some of those really key strategy points you really need to focus on against Kaitlyn?
Yeah, she's one of the more athletic players on tour. She puts a lot of balls in the court. I mean, she always makes you hit one more ball, and you could tell I whiffed a couple there at the end. But just really happy to get through today. I just wanted to give it back to her and try to get as many balls back as well, and I guess just battle it out so you could keep more balls in the court.
It was such a physical match, obviously went the distance. In tennis, you played a lot of doubles, only covering half the court, maybe not quite as physical. What have you had to do in preparation to get ready for these long singles weeks?
Yeah, look, I still try to play as much singles tennis as I can in my off time, and I love to run. So that's one of my hobbies. I love to run. I want to try and do a marathon this year, but just yeah, running as much as I can, and I pride myself on being as fit as possible and being in the best shape as I can.
Down the stretch, you hit some unbelievable acrobatic, just stretches, getting your paddle on the ball somehow. She was hitting some great passing shots. How do you train for those types of shots, or does it just come naturally?
I think it just comes naturally. Look, I like to do a lot of running. I do a lot of stretching. I try to be as malleable as I can out there, but that stuff is just spur of the moment, and in the moment I kind of just improvise and it happens.
Well, you do it very well. We do have some highlights we need to take a look at here. You did go down in the first game, but what adjustments did you have to make in order to take game 2 and game 3? We'll take a look here. Like you said, the movement up there at the kitchen line from you was incredible.
I think towards the second game it got a bit windy, and I think that worked in my favor. I tried to use that. I was with the wind in the second game, so I definitely tried to amp up my power. But look, I just tried to say, she kind of threw the kitchen sink at me. She made me hit some balls in very awkward positions, and I just tried to play a lot with my feet and say, just like put one extra ball in the court. You don't need to overplay, and at the end of the day, I got the job done, so I'm really happy with that.
So Kaitlyn's one of the best movers on tour. I would say Annalie Waters might be the best mover on tour other than yourself. You have her in tomorrow's final. Challenges there. What is it going to take to get that one more step?
Yeah, I think she's obviously the biggest challenge out there. I haven't played her in a while, and I think I've progressed quite a bit since the last time we played, maybe midway through the season last year. So just really excited to have another crack at it. And I'm going to definitely be watching a lot of film tonight. So very excited for that match, and we'll see what happens.
And when you're watching that film, is it you? Do you have a team with you really kind of breaking it down? And are you just watching this past week's, or will you go back and maybe watch some finals finals and see how she performs?
I've got a coach back at home that helps me with this stuff, and I'll just be watching. You know, I'll be watching a lot of this week's and maybe past weeks. With her, you really have to try and do whatever you can. So I might spend a couple hours watching.
Well, congratulations. We can't wait to watch you in tomorrow's final. Kaitlyn Christian is going to be playing Anna Leigh Waters in the Masters women's singles final. We're now going to go to men's singles.